Yo, what's up everybody, FornaTRON here, and today we are going to talk about my first initial impressions of Armored Core 6. Let's get into it. Okay, I played this game for a few hours on launch. I'm gonna be playing it again today, and I just wanted to get out this impressions video because I think a lot of people are still skeptical about this game. I want to tell you right now, it is awesome. This game is so good, and for people that are long-term Armored Core fans, they're loving it. People who are new to the series like I am, I think this game is great. It's definitely different from other FromSoftware games, which I love. It's an old IP, but it's refreshed with all of the things that FromSoftware has learned over the last 10-11 years, and it's amazing. It's going to be very challenging for a lot of us. It was definitely challenging for me. I had troubles on the first boss, and it's because you're learning a brand new game. You're learning its mechanics, you're learning its controls, and I definitely think that FromSoftware have done a great job with the controls in this game. Like, even just recently, I played through Armored Core 4 and 4 Answer and 5 and Verdict Day, which were all of their most recent games, and comparing the controls of Armored Core 6 to those games, it's like not even close. Like, the controls are so much more fluent in this game. It feels good to play. It's fun, but it's going to take a lot of tinkering, and that's what this game is all about. And I think all of the Souls games are kind of the same, where you have to tinker with your build. You have to find a build that suits your style of gameplay, and that's just what Armored Core is. I'm loving it so far. The set pieces, the design are all like insane. I know if Extra Life and some other people have been clowning on this game for its graphical fidelity. To be truthfully honest with you, even though I'm a FromSoftware fanboy, like, I gotta say, this game looks incredible, like, especially for being a cross-platform game, so it works on PS4 and Xbox One and current gen consoles and PC. Another big shout out is that this game runs amazing on PC day one. So FromSoftware have definitely learned from their PC porting woes where they had with Elden Ring, with had a bunch of stuttering issues on launch. Armored Core 6 plays super fluently, and it's the first game from FromSoftware to support any frame rate above 60 FPS. And I was playing this game at 120 FPS, and it was awesome. It's definitely not as big a jump as going from 30 to 60, but it's definitely noticeable, and I was having a blast. To get back to it, the game is amazing looking. Like, I think it really has a good art design, as all FromSoftware games do. It just really shows there's a lot of depth and layers to each level. I think it really shows off kind of like where you can push it for when you're promoting a game that supports cross-generation. I don't think people are keeping that in mind, and they keep comparing it to games like the Demon's Souls remake, and that game only runs on PS5. Of course, that game's going to be able to take advantage of a lot more technologies that the older consoles just can't do, and then older hardware or less powerful hardware. I definitely think that FromSoftware have stepped up their game, and you can definitely tell in the presentation, even in just some of the promo ads. Like, they had Carl Urban do a promo. The Butcher from The Boys did a promo video for Armored Core 6, and yeah, part of that's Bandai Namco, but still, like, they've definitely amped it up for this game. I know FromSoftware are aware that this game is not going to win Game of the Year. It's not going to be at the same heights as Elden Ring. Even if this game sells like 1 million or 2 million copies, that's going to be a huge win for FromSoftware, because every previous Armored Core game, I don't think any of them surpassed 1 million copies in sales. You can fact check me on that. I just briefly looked it up, but I'm pretty sure none of them have gone over 2 million in sales, or even 1 million in sales. I feel like this game will make the mark and be a huge comeback for the Armored Core series, and this is good news for people who love Armored Core games, because this means that FromSoftware might make more in the future, which is great. Overall, I just want to say this game is fun. It's definitely worth picking up. It's difficult. All FromSoftware games are difficult. You'll have to learn the mechanics and getting used to the controls and the way the game works. That's just part of the fun, and you are going to have moments where you're going to face a boss 10, 15, 20, 30 times. That's fine. Look up a YouTube video. There's going to be plenty of people making YouTube videos on how to get good. Vadi Vidya released a video today for beginners, which is great, so go check that out. Definitely pick up this game. You're gonna miss out if you don't.